vicinity, you fucking bitch.
Hello. Hi, Chronic. Hi, Cloudy. Just get this wildly crazy Japanese jazz band music going.
Hi! I hope you guys are doing, well.
Oh, thank you for the lurkies, Noel. Welcome, guys. It is May. And since it is May, we are starting Mayhem. Mayhem. It's hard for me to say that for some reason. We're gonna be streaming every friggin' day this month. Starting today with a Phonics Friday language learning game. Learn Japanese to survive Hiragana edition. Because they have a Hiragana.
Look who decided to show up.
One, so plenty of options. Oh shit, it is May, huh? Yes, it is. Also, hello, Connor. Yes, it is May. So I plan to stream every day this month before shenanigans happened. So the schedule is going to be a little weird, so I do highly recommend that people join our Discord if you're not a part of it. Case in point, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday that did not go well because doctors don't listen to women. How great is that? I've been waiting to see the specialist for 5 months. Hang on. If we're gonna go to a rant, we're gonna go to an appropriate rant scene. I've been waiting to see this specialist for 5 freaking months because my family doctor has refused to do anything. I get there. I was the first appointment of the day. Literally, I had to wait for them to unlock the doors. Then it took them 15 minutes to see me. Then they ran me through tests for 10 minutes that I had to take these tests as a prerequisite to get the referral to the specialist in the first place. So why I was getting tested again, who the hell knows? And then that resulted in the doctor seeing me for 5 minutes and being like, does this hurt? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, it's not your ear, it's your jaw. And I'm like, well, why does my ear hurt when this happens? Well, I don't know. Well, why does my ear hurt when this happens? Oh, I don't know. Well, why did it get better when I was on antibiotics? I don't know. But it's not your ear. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fucking alright. Bullshittery. So he's making me go see a dentist for a jaw scan. Because he's like, oh, you have TMJ. Which 30% of the adult population has TMJ. I'm sure I probably do have TMJ. So does every other person on the fucking street. That's not what this is. So now I have to go see the dentist tomorrow to get my fucking jaw scanned. I have to go to an MRI appointment that this ear doctor also made for me about my jaw, which, like, fuck that dude. And then I have to go see my family doctor to get a referral to a second opinion of a specialist to just get antibiotics for my ear. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard? They all tell me the same thing. They're like, oh, we look into your ear and we don't see any damage. It's like, yeah, because you can only see up to the eardrum. And I'm telling you that the damage is behind the eardrum. And none of you are fucking listening to me. So, you know, just fucking typical bullshittery that us women get to fight every fucking day in the healthcare system. And much like every other time where I've had a health issue and every doctor's told me I'm wrong and I don't have a health issue, and then I've fought it for like a year until, oh wait, we were wrong, you do have a health issue. I'm sure I'm gonna be going back and forth to every fucking doctor in the goddamn city until I find one who does their fucking job. So, because of that, tomorrow is Sketch Saturday. I will definitely be streaming, but I have a dentist appointment at noon. So, obviously I don't know how long that dentist appointment's gonna take. I don't know how long a jaw scan's gonna take. I don't know if they're gonna numb me for it, and if they do numb me for it, it's gonna like take a while to. Obviously, I'm not gonna stream when I'm like move mouth and like this because my mouth is all numbed and stuff. So also 10 out of 10 voice acting, if I do say so myself. So I don't know exactly what time we will be starting tomorrow. Because I'll have to wait until the dentistry stuff wears off. But tomorrow, for sure, before midnight, I will be going live with a stream, working on the visual novel game, playing Spotify, all that jazz. So, that is to say, I can't post I can't post a time schedule ahead of time for the whole month because things are gonna get moved around because of doctor's appointments and stuff. That shit's crazy. Yeah, well, the joys of being sick and being a woman. People don't believe you. People don't believe you when you're in pain. My favorite part is they never believed me I was in pain up until I had a pain specialist be like, oh no, she's in a lot of pain, put her on fentanyl. But now that I'm on fentanyl, anytime I tell somebody I'm in pain, the number one response is, well, you shouldn't be feeling any pain, you're on fentanyl. What do you mean you can feel pain? You shouldn't feel any pain. You're on fentanyl. It's like, yeah. What do you think the fentanyl does? The fentanyl is just giving me a baseline so that I don't feel daily pain. But because I'm so used to it, I can still feel other pain when other pain crops up. That's not supposed to be there. That's how opioids work. Like, what the fuck do you mean I shouldn't be feeling any pain because I'm on fentanyl? You think that I take fentanyl and suddenly I can't feel anything? It's not how it works. I hate medical people who are like that. Yeah. Yeah. I think the only doctors I've ever had that listened to me were women doctors. Not all of them, to be fair. But I feel like the percentage is higher. Because they actually, like, go into it being like, oh. Well, like, most of them do. Go into it being like, oh. Maybe this person actually has a problem. Whereas it feels like most men specialists I see just assume that I'm making it up, or it's all in my head, or it's, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've literally gone into the ER and been like, I have extreme pain, and it's in this one spot, and I think it's my gallbladder. Please look at my gallbladder. And then a week later, I was in the hospital, and they still hadn't looked at my gallbladder. And then by the time they looked at it, they were like, oh shit, it's your gallbladder. It's like, fucking yeah, I know. I came in telling you that. Like, for fuck's sakes, you think I don't know where shit in my pain is like, where stuff in my body's originating from? I have basic understanding of anatomy, you guys. I know where things are in my body. And what could be causing the pain. Medical professionals are so smart, yet act so stupid. They're just... I'm sure there's gotta be something where maybe the, like, proportion of, like, drug seekers is, like, higher in female. There's gotta be some reason. Because it's not like it's all male doctors don't listen to me and all female doctors do. Because there's a shit ton of female doctors I've gone to see who are just as bad. So it feels like they get that way somehow, right? So either there's like a disproportionately large number of female patients that come in seeking drugs, or maybe it's just that men are less likely to go to the doctor. So by the mere fact that men are less likely to go to the doctor, there's more women coming in for more minor things, or like making shit up, just because the base proportions of people coming in to see a doctor are so skewed towards women. I don't know what the fuck it is. Something makes most doctors skew that way, and it can't just be misogyny. I don't know what the case is, but basically my entire month now is going to be, I have a dentist tomorrow that they said was going to be an initial assessment. Then I'm going to have to go back to the dentist. Then I have an MRI appointment to scan my jaw, and then I have an appointment with my family doctor to try to get a referral to a different ENT for a second opinion. You know, preferably to one that will listen to me talk for 2 minutes before they make their diagnosis. That'd be great. Yeah. And then there's like, I have a wedding that I have to go to this month as well. So all that to say, this schedule is a little bit fluid. There will be a stream every single day, but not at the exact same time as I want it to be. I think Mondays and Tuesdays will be pretty safe. And probably like Wednesdays and Fridays as well, since I have those scheduled pretty late in the day, but Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, they'll kind of be woo all over. Anyway, shall we start playing Learn Japanese to Survive Hiragana Battle? I will preface this by saying, did I know the entire hiragana alphabet at one point? Yes. Did I know the entire katakana alphabet at one point? Yes. Do I use every single one of those letters on a daily basis to the point that I remember what each letter is? Nope. And am I exhausted because after the bullshit of yesterday, I was so frustrated and angry and in so much pain last night that I couldn't sleep, so I've been up for like 36 hours? Also, yes. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, but what does everybody think of the new starting screen of this bad boy? Do you like it? Thoughts, opinions? I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I like it, it's very cool. I was going for like 90s like Sailor Moon-esque anime style. Let's go back to this. I was going for 90s Sailor Moon anime style, but there's still some things off about it that make it just look more like high schooler doodling. I think I put too much of a highlight on the face, and I think the lips are too small. I wanted to eyeline it, because like I usually wear eyeliner, but I think I have to get rid of the eyeliner too. I think the eyeliner is also part of the problem. She is changing makeup and hair highlights. Because I do want to kind of focus on making myself look more presentable. Since it's been a while, and I'm angry lately. When in anger, change the highlights in your hair. So that might get tweaked over the next little bit. Who knows? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Chat. Stupid thingy. When in anger, destroy the establishment. Man, I wish I could burn it all to the ground. Yokoso! Welcome! This game is designed to teach you the very basics of Japanese hiragana. You'll learn how to read and write all of the hiragana characters during the course of your adventure. It's crazy that this game is literally supposed to be for beginners, and right off the bat they say Yokoso to you. I'm gonna die in lurky land. May come back if I hear questionable GJ. Shit, what? Okay, alright, well, okay, thank you for the alert, Cloudy. Twitch is being stupid again. Where it's not registering very many of the views. I don't know why. This has been the bane of my existence lately. Or I'll have, like, multiple active people talking in my chat, and it's like, you have 0 people watching, and it's like, that's impossible. Sorry, my keyboard broke for a second. No worries. As well, because I'm gonna try to keep these Friday streams a little shorter than my normal. So like 2-3 hours-ish, maybe. Instead of like the 6 through 20 that my streams usually go to. We ghosts, actually. Well, that's unfortunate. How can you tell your friends to follow and share then? I will say, our YouTube shorts... YouTube shorts are crazy, man. Literally, we had one short, like, immediately jump to 1.1, well, 1,100 views, and then the short that was posted immediately after it, 0. It's like, hey, YouTube, you know, if you're gonna, you obviously promoted the one, which I don't know why that one got promoted, because it doesn't really have many more likes on it than any of the other ones. It doesn't have comments versus other videos that do have comments. It's just that one got promoted to 1,100 views, and then the other one that has a comment on it. So how does it have 0 views if it has a comment? 0 views. It's like, what the fuck? You'll haunt them to do it? Well, it's appreciated. We're trying to get to 500 by June, hopefully. By the anniversary is the hope. I'll have to advertise a bit more than I've actually been doing. Is it the one where we voted Monks out and he quit? No, God, no. That thing got posted weeks ago, man. Where have you been? It was some generic one, honestly. The one that got 0 views but a comment was one of the ones about the hide and seek glitches. One of the many. But the one that got like a bunch of views didn't really have anything special in it. That was kind of why I was surprised it did so well. Alright, learn how to read and write all of the hiragana characters during the course of your adventure. When your adventure is complete, you'll be ready to move on to more advanced Japanese studies. For now, let's begin. It's cold, but it's a beautiful evening. Get this mouse out of here. Claire, what are you doing out here? Get out of the snow. Eric, I'm heading to the tavern. Gotta get the chill out of my bones. I'll join you. Come on. Ah, it's lovely and warm in here. Much better than being buried in snow, right? Haha, you know how I am. I can't resist admiring the night sky. You haven't changed much these past few years, Claire. It's a whole lot of English for a language learning game. Neither of you, Eric. It's good to know I can always count on you to come looking for me. You bet. Let's have a drink. Cheers. Cheers. Also, this is a crazy layout for a pub. or restaurant or whatever this is. She said pub, right? For a pub, it doesn't have an actual bar. And the tables, these ones are, like, weirdly close together. And then these are nicely spaced. And then you have, like, all of this empty space. And then just 2 tables. And is this supposed to be where you get your food? Or is that just somebody's table and they have a bunch of food? Meanwhile, this table's empty and it has an entire turkey on it. What is going on in this pub? It's Leon. Hi, mind if I join you for a drink? Leon, weren't you kicked out of the village? Oh, yeah, that was just a small misunderstanding. The elder thought I stole his priced pumpkins, but I didn't steal them. It's all behind us now. We had a good old laugh about it before. Ha ha ha. But you baked pumpkin pie and gave it to everyone in the village. Exactly. That's baking, not stealing. Ah ha ha ha. It's good to be back. Oh boy. None of this has set anything up. Leon being kicked out of a village. Damn, Resident Evil 4 looks different than I remember. Dude, okay, so this game and its companion games. There's multiple companion games. There's PDFs.
Cole, I want to say 19, sexy but doesn't know it.
Etc. These are all designed by a language learning course. They obviously made it in like RPG Maker and stuff. But like, you know, I love the idea. So far the execution is not the greatest because we don't need any of this story. And if you were going to do that story, you could have like littered in words that would come up later. Like we could have called pie instead of cheers, you know? Hello, Jumpy. Thank you for stopping by. Like, again, she's outside talking about the snow again. It's such a beautiful day. Clear skies, pure white snow all around. Simply wonderful. Since I have some errands, I better not Terry? Better not Terry. I don't know. Where should I go first? Excuse me, miss. May I have a moment? A stranger? Never seen him before. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Tell me something. Do you understand me when I say konnichiwa? No, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. That's too bad. Ha ha ha. What's with this guy? What's this strange language he's speaking? I know when I hear someone say, ah ha ha ha, I immediately thinking that they're speaking a foreign language that I can't understand. 90% of what he said it was in English. Why would I hear him laugh and then assume that that was in a foreign language? Yeah, laughs in Japanese. Oh no. Farewell. Sayonara. Ugh, magic. I can sense he's up to evil. I need to follow him. Oh, so this game's gonna be somewhat racist as well. What the fuck is going on? Ha 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 ha! It's too easy to conquer tiny nations like this. There's no resistance. Stop! You spoke a foreign language and I immediately knew you were up to no good. Haha, why? You can't do this. I don't see anybody trying to stop me. You couldn't stop me even if you tried. I'll wipe that smug look off your face. Question mark appears. You're awfully brave, girl. However, you can't lay a finger on me. If you can't even understand Japanese, you can't hope to dispel my magic. Japanese? Is he talking about the weird words he spoke before? Jesus. Let's see what you can do against my Hiragana warriors. He summoned allies. Oh, God. Enemy Hiragana warrior strikes! Ha, ha, they're strong! What the heck are these things? Ah, there's no way. I can't. Oh, it doesn't even... It's basically a die no matter what. It's useless! Do you surrender? See how your attacks have no effect on my Hiragana warriors? The only way you could ever defeat me is if you understood my language. Ha 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 ha, but you will never learn Japanese. It's time to finish this. Goodbye. Sayonara! Was not expecting that. Dude's a wizard. There's nobody else in my way. This village is as good as conquered. Is this what they mean when they say knowledge is power? I guess. It's time to move on to the next helpless village. Ah ha 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 ha. I see the concept of like, oh, well, like if he's using magic and he's using spells, then like you would need to dispel them in the same language that he like said them in. Like I understand the mechanic. I don't think they've implemented in a way that does not come across as not racist. Seems very racist so far, which is crazy for a game. That's the whole point of it is to teach you a language. I can't believe he's so strong. He said to defeat him, I need to learn Japanese. Several weeks have passed since the dreadful events in the village. Claire, our heroine, has spent countless hours helping rebuild the village. Also, what was the point in attacking the village? It doesn't... Like, he said it's so easy to conquer these villages, but then he just left. And we're all still alive. And to the point we've just rebuilt the village. The mysterious Japanese mage left many of his Hiragana warriors roaming the lands around the village. Claire's come up with a plan to defeat them. Okay, everybody, today is the day we begin to fight back against the Hiragana warriors. I've spent a long time researching this Japanese language that we need to learn in order to dispel the mage's magic power. Oh my god. Once we start learning the language, we can begin to defeat the Hiragana warriors that have invaded the land. I sent a letter to the capital asking for help with our challenge. The Great Library is sending one of their best scholars to aid us. Ah, it looks like she just arrived. She has just arrived. Hello! Hello, you must be Misaki. I'm Claire. It's great to meet you. Nice to meet you, Claire. I've been informed about your situation. Thank you for coming to help us. You're very welcome. As you have probably heard, I am Japanese, just like the strange mage that caused the damage here. Please don't think we are similar. In truth, he is an evil magician named Noburo. My people have been trying to defeat him for generations. What is the storyline? Push-up of the invisible glasses. Like, I can't stop myself from doing it. As you have gathered, the only way to destroy the Hiragana warriors he summons is using knowledge of the Japanese language. Starting today, I will be your Japanese teacher. Thank you. Please teach us everything you know. Gladly. Firstly, let's head inside somewhere warm. Let's get started. Thank you all for volunteering to learn with Claire. No worries. I don't want to see this town in trouble ever again. I'll learn Japanese and take down every single one of those Hiragana warriors. Thanks, Eric. I knew I could count on you. Also, I bought all these games on sale, right? Like on super sale. So I have all 3. But it feels like a cop-out to make 3 separate games for 3 separate things. It should have been one really long RPG Like, you can make these like 200 hours long, 300 hours long if you want. And the progression in the game should have been the lower level monsters are hiragana, and then like medium level monsters are katakana, and then high level monsters are kanji. And that you like need to know kanji to defeat the final boss in the end. It feels like a money grab to make them 3 separate games. Like that upsets me. You can count on me too, you know. I want to learn Japanese and travel to Japan in the future. Good idea, Leon. Japan is an amazing place, full of beautiful scenery and wonderful people. And lovely ladies, I bet. Geez, Leon, keep focused. Sorry. Okay, attention please. Firstly, I'm going to give you a rundown on what we'll be learning. Please pay attention. You'll want to make sure you have a notebook and a pen handy. Taking notes is the first step to success. That means you, player, go get a pen and a notebook. I'll be waiting. I'd rather not. We'll see how this goes. And now, an introduction to the language. The Japanese language has a unique writing system made up of 3 different types of characters. These sets of characters are known as hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Hiragana is the basic set of characters, and by using hiragana you can form almost any sentence in Japanese. We will be focusing our efforts on hiragana during your adventure. The other 2 character sets are a bit different. Katakana is used almost exclusively to represent words from foreign languages. That's outdated too, it feels like. It's not just foreign language words, they also use it in a lot of like advertising and business and stuff because they think that katakana makes it sound foreign and cool. Kanji is a complex character set borrowed from Chinese picture symbols. Kanji is quite advanced, but learning it is very rewarding. Back to hiragana, there are 46 basic hiragana characters, and each one is used to represent a unique sound or syllable. You can also make an additional 25 hiragana characters by adding small strokes to specific characters, and we will learn this as we go. Learning a new language can be daunting. If you begin to feel overwhelmed, take a break and come back with a refreshed mind. With persistence and bravery, you can learn all the hiragana. Also feels weird to not have voice acting in a game that's trying to teach you, like, pronunciation and stuff. Like, that dude wasn't speaking to me in Japanese. At least if he was, I couldn't hear him. But this is, like, turned up pretty loud. I should have been able to hear him. Remember to take lots of notes as we go. Revise your notes every day, and you'll soon commit all the hiragana to memory. Get your notebook and pen ready. We'll learn the first 5 hiragana characters right now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? This is the vowel set, most likely, y'all. I will go through each character individually and teach you how to write and pronounce it. At the end of the chapter, we'll have a quiz, so do your best. After the quiz, we'll travel outside the village and fight. Or to fight some hiragana warriors. First 5 characters are known as short vowels. These short vowels are a, I, U, e, o. You can see that I've written them above. Let's go through them one by one. A, I, U, e, o. Wow, that's a crazy way. I've never seen the strokes for O look like that. That's a crazy font that they chose. Because O is technically 3 strokes, not... They made it look like 4. This is A. It's the equivalent of the vowel A in English. You pronounce this as A. A is a short vowel. Let's practice writing it. Wata, wata, wata. Ew. One more time. Wah, wah, wah. Well. Now it's your turn. It's a good idea to write the character multiple times. Write it small and large to get it perfect. Here's some tips for you. The horizontal line is slightly curved. You should draw the character in 3 separate strokes. Continue our lesson. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Here, I'll wait. I'll wait 5 seconds for anybody studying along. Get ready for the next character. E. This is E. It's the equivalent of the vowel I in English. You pronounce this as E. E. E is a short vowel. Let's practice writing it. One more time. Practice writing the character now. Some tips. The first line is slightly longer and both lines are slightly curved. 5 seconds for y'all to write it down. Get ready for the next character. This is U. It's the equivalent of the vowel U in English. You pronounce this as U. U. U is a short vowel. Let's practice writing it. It's also crazy that, like, they chose a stylized font to represent it, but then when they go to show you the stroke order, they chose a different font. Because, like, yeah. Because the font that they're choosing for stroke order makes more sense. Like, this isn't as stylized as oh. Because this is kind of like a flick of the wrist to go to the next. But practice writing the character now. Some tips. The whole character is vertically long. So make sure you tilt the top stroke properly.
Curtis, old but looks 18, sexy but doesn't know it.
Hello, Curtis. Lurking while my phone is live. Good luck with the upcoming months. Thank you, thank you. Whether that be it health-wise or stream-wise. This is it. It's the equivalent of the vowel E in English. You pronounce this as E. E is a short vowel. Let's practice writing it. 2 strokes. You go. Practice writing the character now. Some tips. Tilt the top stroke properly. The whole character should be made in just 2 strokes. Yeah, how are you gonna explain yourselves on the font choice on this one? Motherfuckers. Oh. The 2 different fonts are an interesting choice. But, like, this is such a stylized stroke font because they're making it look like the stroke order for O is WAP, and then you go down and up and around. So it's you start here, you go up and up and right, then you go to the top, you go down, and then up to the left and around in a big old circle. And then you add your little apostrophe stroke. But you don't, the brush doesn't leave the page. So the stylized font that they chose here, this flick makes it look like you're going like 1, and then like it's making it look like there's an extra stroke that there isn't. So I don't know why they would choose this in a game that's trying to teach you the stroke orders and stuff. Like, you can see here, it's all one. It's left, up, down, in a straight line, and then a circle. That's all one motion. So it's 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that would affect the stroke order too if that was the case. Annoying. I don't know why in a game where they're trying to teach you things they would do this. That concerns me. Maybe this is the type of game that I get to find errors in, despite the fact that it's supposed to be teaching me things. This is O or O. It's the equivalent of the vowel O in English. You pronounce this as O. O is a short vowel. Let's practice writing it. See? So why wouldn't you use the font you used in stroke order instead of using a stylized one that makes it look like it's separate strokes? Because that's gonna fuck with people trying to learn. Practice writing the character now. Some tips. This one's tricky. Make it in just 3 strokes. It's not tricky. It's not tricky at all. O is one of my favorite Hiragana characters. It's so fun to write. They're trying to fuck you up with this stylization. I don't know why they would do this. Vertical line is to the left of the character, not in the center. Like, we'll show off the writing animation again. But, like, it's one of the most fun ones. Because you just go, wha, wha, wha. Boop. But, like, I'm sure it's tricky when you show people this and they go, what, this is 3 strokes, not 4? Like, yeah, because what the fuck, what is this? This is like the type of like bolded stylized font that they would have on like a fucking advertisement for a ramen shop in like Osaka somewhere, like heavy tourist trap area where they have like the hiragana, like giant hiragana on a sign above their shop in like bold letters that look like they're like ripping through the page because they want people like to notice it. Like that, that's not real. It's not real hiragana. Wow, we have covered the first 5 hiragana. Good job so far, motherfuckers. These 5 characters, a, I, U, e, and o, form the basic vowels of the hiragana system. Think of them as the equivalents of English. Well, I don't like when people do this. Think of them as equivalents of English of these vowels, but they're not pronounced the same as these vowels. So, like, why they would tell you to memorize them that way always kind of annoys me. So, tricks of the trade. The way that I always had the easiest way remembering these. When you're doing a, you basically make an A with your swirl. There's a little A there. Like a capital A. So that was always easy to remember that way. E, because you're pronouncing it E, just remember it as 2 I's. It's just a capital I and a small I. That's all it is. Big I, little I. E. U, just a sideways U. Yeah, it has a little hat, but sideways U. E, yes, it's an H, but as a Canadian, how do we say A? We say EH. A. That's a good tip, eh? So, the H by itself is N. So if you get rid of this little apostrophe at top, if it's just a That's the N noise in Japanese. So if you want to remember this as the Canadian A, where it's just think of this little apostrophe as an E on top. E-H, A. And O, really hard to show with this stylized font. I don't know why they're doing this, but for O is the easiest one because you, again, instead of making an A like you do with A, you make an O. You go down and you circle, you just do a circle. You do an O. Circle, circle. Easy peasy. Tips of the trade. That brings us to the end of our first lesson. Would you like to save your progress so far? Sure. Don't know how that works on this. You obtained Study Guide 1. Use this from the items menu to quickly revise this lesson. That does concern me a little bit because I was hoping that the kanji one would give tips on how to remember things, but if they're not even going to give tips on how to remember the hiragana properly, they probably don't do that. They're probably just banking on repetition, making you remember for the game. How did you go with the lesson? You mean do? Did you mean do? Did you grammatically mean how did you do with the lesson? Good, I think. It seems like a lot to take in. Yes, I've given you quite a bit of information to remember. The best thing to do is practice writing and saying the characters out loud. Be sure to get the pronunciation perfect, as it will play a big part in forming Japanese words. Misaki, I have a couple of questions. Yeah, me too. I'm happy to answer your questions before we do a quiz. What do you want to know? Well, so far we've learned 5 characters, but it doesn't seem like I can make any Japanese words using these letters yet. Also incorrect. What are you talking about? Absolutely incorrect. What gives? Well, the letters we have learned are all vowels. In order to start making Japanese words, we need to learn some consonants as well. What are you talking about? There are absolutely Japanese words that are just vowels. Ao, for instance. Ao, the color blue. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like one of the simplest words you can learn in Japanese. And it's nothing but vowels. Guys, this game is made by a language learning website. I'm shocked. My flabbers are gasted. Because you can't even be like, oh, well, like, clearly this was made by, like, North American white children that are like, we're gonna teach people how to learn Japanese the way we learned it. Because, like, even they would know colors. Colors is, like, one of the first things you learn in Japanese when you're trying to learn the language. What is going on? Misaki, I'm having trouble writing the characters out. They're way different from English letters. What should I do? Practice makes perfect, Leon. The order of the strokes is probably the most important part of writing. Later on, you'll be able to review this lesson, so watch the animations once more and memorize the order of the strokes. Any more questions, guys? All good, Claire. Thanks, Misaki. Great, let's move on to our first quiz. I'm shocked. I am I cannot... I don't know what's going on in this game anymore. I need to quiz you on what you've learned before I send you out to fight Hiragana warriors. I have to make sure you're ready. Okay, here we go. Question 1. What is this character? That is Ah. Maybe they go on later to explain that. Perhaps it's just baby steps at first. No, but Connor, there was no reason to have a dialogue of, hey, Misaki, you've taught us 5 characters, but I can't make a single word in Japanese yet. What gives? And then her response is, well, I taught you the vowels. You need the consonants to be able to make a word. That's bullshit. There are so many Japanese words that are just vowels. You didn't even need to mention it. And if you did mention it, the response should have been something along the lines of like, well, you're not ready to learn words yet. We're just starting with the basics right now. Like, absolutely no. When this is a game designed to teach people, to teach beginners, it's designed for beginners. When this is a game designed to teach beginners how to read and write Japanese alphabet, absolutely no, you shouldn't be right off the bat telling them that there are no Japanese words that are made of the vowels. Garbage. Absolute garbage. The number one thing of learning anything is the foundation, and you can't fuck up the foundation right off the bat. All you have to say is, well, like, for now, it's best to just learn the characters. We'll get on to words later. That's all you had to say if you wanted to even mention it. You didn't have to mention it, but that's all you had to say. I'm so angry on the behalf of anyone who has used this as, like, a starting point. Correct, well done. What is this character? That would be A. Doop. Correct, well done. What is this character? That would be Ooh. Correct, well done. What is the character for the English vowel O? That would be this one. Doo. Correct, well done. What is the character for the English vowel I? That would be this guy. Correct, well done. Congratulations, you've completed the first quiz. Yeah, woohoo. Good job, everybody. Heh, easy. Fair enough. I'm proud of you all. I think you're ready to challenge the Hiragana warriors in battle. The Hiragana warriors surrounding the village are fairly weak. Using the knowledge you now have, I'm confident you can defeat them. We'll go after the bigger and stronger Hiragana warriors after future lessons, one step at a time. Let's do this! Everybody, follow me to the village outskirts. Alright, use arrow keys to move, view menu with escape, confirm with enter. Access the menu by using the escape key. For the main menu, you can view your character's stats, equip weapons and armor, use items, and most importantly, save the game. Make sure you save your game before quitting, or you will lose your lesson progress. If you lose a battle, you will have to reload from your last save point, so make sure you save often. Good luck. Also, like, immediately started me outside of the village. We can't leave yet. Let's go back to it. I am... So there's, like, legitimate, like, accessories and stuff. And quests, it looks like. I can sense Hiragana warriors nearby. Everybody be on your guard. A-U-O appears. There they are. Let's get them. Yeah. We going to fight letters. Bring your pot lid. I don't know why. So many RPGs like start you out with pot lids, and it's like, I get the ones where you're like a child, like Grandia, but like, you're right. Why are we defending ourselves against letters with pot lids? No, Eric, Leon, be careful. Huh? We can't hurt them. Stay back. You can't just attack them head on. Uh-oh. Eric and Leon were kidnapped by the foe. 2 of the Hiragana warriors fled, carrying Eric and Leon with them. Oh no! What do we do, Misaki? Soup get cold. A pot lid is better than no pot lid. I mean, I guess, but didn't seem to help them. Stay calm, listen carefully to my instructions, and we'll be able to take down this one. In order to defeat Hiragana warriors, we have to use our Japanese knowledge to hit them with their matching letter or character. For example, we're fighting against the character A right now. That means you need to hit it with the English equivalent character. That's the letter A, right? That's it. When it's our turn to attack, select English from the command menu, then find the right letter to use and select it to attack. If you get the right answer, you'll damage the enemy. If you get the wrong answer, the enemy won't take any damage. We have to keep hitting the enemy with the correct answer in order to defeat it. Got it! Let's do it! Take turns with the enemy to deal damage. As Misaki said, you only damage the enemy by selecting correct answers. The enemy can damage you much easier, so be careful. Characters have HP and MP gauges at the bottom of the screen. HP is health. Take damage, reduce this. It's crazy that they felt the need to explain this. Because, like, the only reason people are playing this game to learn Japanese is most likely because they like RPGs and they're like, oh, an RPG that'll teach me. Restore HP with healing items or support kills. If you're knocked out, you can return to town and stay at the inn to revive them and restore a party's health. NP is 4 support skills. Restore it with items or resting. Like, this is crazy. When was the last time you saw a tutorial like this for an RPG? Especially like a turn-based one? Usually an RPG will just like throw you into a battle that like you can't lose so that you can like figure it out on your own. Characters learn more support skills as they get stronger. Win a battle to earn money and experience, which will level up your characters and improve their stats. Okay. Well. This is crazy. So we're gonna have like an entire fucking library of letters and eventually, I'm assuming, words that we're gonna have to scroll through every time? That's crazy. I don't think I have it turned on, but I'm pretty sure I can turn on, like, remember moves. I'm gonna have to do that, because once that menu gets larger, I will not be sitting here scrolling through that menu, looking for the right answer every single turn. I'm sorry, Claire, your friends. We did it! Good job. But Eric and Leon, they got captured by those Hiragana warriors. Let's go after them. They can't have got very far. The fact that the English grammar in this is terrible upsets me. Okay, let's explore the forest and find them both. There's no time to waste. Claire, take these before we go. Huh? What are these funny shaped bottles? These are a popular drink in Japan. Drink one of these Ramune to restore your health points. Don't be afraid to use it in a pinch. Ma'am, my friends have been kidnapped. Call the police. No. Explore the forest and drink Ramune. If one of us falls in battle, use one of these revives. They'll bring us back to the fight and restore some HP. 5 Ramune, 3 revive. Cool, thanks! You can use these and any other items we find during battle. Or you can use items in the field by hitting the escape key to bring up the main menu. You can also save the game from this menu. Be sure to do so often. Let's go. Am I allowed to go back to the village to heal? Oh, I immediately ran into a fucking monster. We barely took 2 steps. Alright, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn move memory on, so that's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, I remembered it that time. What the fuck? Command remember is off though. So why did it remember my command? Game? 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 I just wanted to see if I could, like, go to the inn, but I guess not. A and O appears. Well, which one's in front? Is it O? Nope. How do I go back? Okay. A is in front. It might remember the place, but maybe now it just does it automatically. Huh? What are you talking about, Connor? It's move memory. So when move memory is turned off in an RPG, then every time you go to fight an answer, it should be at A. And then when move memory is turned on, because my last answer was E or A, then it should have that highlighted because move memory is turned on. But when move memory was turned off and I started a battle, it was remembering my answer, which it's not supposed to be doing. So they fucked up their settings somewhere. Also, so what happens if now Claire kills A? Am I gonna answer A to O because Claire killed A? Like, attacking the next opponent doesn't work in this situation. Yeah, that's exactly what it did. Because Claire killed A, Misaki's A answer went to the next enemy, but then it was incorrect because that's O, not A. That... The way it should have been coded is it should have been coded to fight, attack, and then you pick what you want to attack, and then when your character goes to attack it, there should be a quick time of what are you attacking? And then that way... And it could have given you, like, multiple choice or something. And then that way, when one enemy dies and the other one's locked in to attack... Whoops. You can just pivot. Now, because I don't know their health, now I'm just gonna have to assume that one is about to get, or like immediately split them up, which means I can't gang up to get one letter out at a time, which is annoying in an RPG. Like, I appreciate the, like, idea behind this, but the execution so far has not been great. Also, don't give me a sign and then not give me flavor text for said sign. What the fuckery? Oh, I thought with move memory you would hit answer and it would just use the last one you selected automatically. No, it usually so like move memory in like Pokemon Gold, right? Would be when you hit attack, it would have like quick attack highlighted instead of the first attack move of like Leer if you used quick attack your last attack. Whereas, otherwise, if you hit attack, it would just go back to Leer every time, and you would have to manually select quick attack each time. E appears! I do, like, I appreciate the idea. I think there's certain things that they could have executed way better. And I think it's crazy some of the things that they've gotten wrong so far. Like, it feels like I know I could make this game better. Like, I could code a game like this, but like coded better. But then I sit here and I'm like, it's not my place. But then it's like, was it their place? If I look into who made this game, am I going to be upset? Is it a bunch of like North American white kids that learn Japanese as like their fourth language? Fair enough. I've never played any of the mainline Pokemon games. Ah! Yeah, you're like, RPG-wise, you're more like Zelda-esque ones, right? Turn-based are my jam. Turn-based are my babies. They're what I grew up on. Ah, and O appeared. Now I have to, like, know how many attacks. I guess I can just attack the other one. It's just annoying. Because now I can't, like, get one out quicker than the other. Fire Emblem, Golden Sun, or my jam. Daddy. We found one. Huh? Where am I? You got captured by those Hiragana warriors. Lucky we managed to find you. Blast, that's awkward. Are you okay? Are you injured? I'm a little bruised. Hurt my arm a bit. We'll take it slow. You hang back for now. Claire and I will take care of any foes we encounter. Alright. Hey, thanks for rescuing me. No sweat. Let's go. Again, why put things like this here when you can't interact with them? They don't do anything. This well doesn't do anything. Those logs are like positioned weirdly, but they don't do anything. Ah, appears. I also don't think I'm supposed to be grinding right now. Yeah, I definitely didn't mean to find him right away. Why were they both immediately to the right? E appears. Gonna get stopped going this way? Wait, we can't leave until we find Eric and Leon. Let's turn back and keep looking. So stupid. This feels like someone who was like, we should make a video game. But like has never played a video game. You know what I mean? Got that feeling. Of like, wouldn't it be cool if we made this in a video game for like the kids to play? But then they don't know what a video game is. A and E appear. To get level 3s. A and O appear. Click, learn, bless, learn. Did they gain their HP back when they leveled? Nope. Why would they? I used all of her NP to heal once. Woof. That's scaling. Hey, my man. Ugh, what happened? You got your butt kicked. That's what happened. How embarrassing. Do you feel okay? Are you hurt? I'm a little hurt. My leg is killing me. We'll take it slow. You hang back for now. Claire and I will take care of any foes we encounter. That's also, like, almost line for line what we just said to the other guy 2 seconds ago. Okay, thanks for coming to find me. I owe you one. Don't mention it. Let's go. Looks like everybody is okay. Thank goodness, but there's still a few Hiragana warriors to clear out around here. We should head to the forest exit north of here and check out what enemies are beyond. Okay, let's make our way north and defeat enemies on the way. Eric and Leon, hang back and watch how we do it. Will do. Roger. Again, one of them just said that they hurt their arm, and the other dude's like, I hurt my leg. But we're gonna, like, drag them around the forest with us so they can watch us fight instead of just, like, bringing them to the inn and being like, get healed. A appears, E appears. We will combine them together to make one fully healed human. I'm just saying, this game feels like it did not go through any playtesting or quality assurance whatsoever. I've already developed a way better version of this game in my brain. And now it's like, to the point that it's annoying me to play this. Ooh appears! Have we been? Is this the first ooh we got? That's the forest exit up ahead. Then we made it. There are much stronger Hiragana warriors outside the forest. Seems like we've taken care of the remaining Hiragana warriors around here. What do we do now? We need to learn a bit more before we brave the dangers outside the forest. Let's head back to town, regroup, and get ready for another study session. Great idea. I can't wait to learn even more. Would you like to save your progress, I guess? Do you have your notebook and pen ready? We're going to learn our second set of Hiragana characters. There's 5 new characters to learn in this lesson. What are we doing on time? Okay. Alright. The cause it is. I will go through each character individually and teach you how to write it and pronounce it. At the end of this chapter, we will have a quiz, so do your best. Stop. The characters we are learning in this lesson are ka, ki, ku, ke, and ko. Notice how these are similar to our vowel sounds. You pronounce these syllables the same way, only with a hard K in front. I'll pronounce each one for you as we go, so you get the right idea. These characters are very commonly used in Japanese. Since each character represents a syllable instead of a single letter, you can form full Japanese words quite quickly. Here's our first new character.
Ka.
This is ka. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as ka. Whop, 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 whop.
Ka.
Let's practice writing it. Where's my mouse? One more time. Practice writing the character now. You should draw the character in 3 separate strokes. Pay careful attention to how the lines tilt. Make sure to place the 3rd stroke in the right place. For these ones, it's going to be harder for me to be like, this is a trick to how to remember it. Because for some reason, the Ks have always been really easy for me to remember just by looking. I don't know why. I just feel like the Ks are like the easiest ones. Well, the Ks and the Ts. Get ready for the next character. Ki. This is Ki. It's a consonant followed by a vowel. It makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as Ki. Ki. Let's practice writing it. It's 1, 2, 3 strokes. Although, yes, you can do that as 4, I guess, sometimes. Again, they're really inconsistent about which one they want to teach you. Depending on the font, it can be written in 3 or 4 strokes. The tail can be split into 2 strokes in some fonts. Use the animated example as best practice. Use the animated example as best practice, which they did in 4 strokes. But then, they're using the stylized font that shows it in 3. So, I don't understand why they're doing this. Get ready for the next character. This is ku. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. Pronounce this as ku. This is a single stroke, people. One more time. Practice writing the character now. It's written in just 1 stroke. The upper and lower half are the same length. Get ready for the next character. K. This is K. This is one of the ones I have the hardest time remembering, despite the fact that the rest of the Ks are so freaking easy. K fucks me over, man. K and se. I don't know why. It's a consonant followed by a vowel, makes up a single syllable, pronounced as K. K. Let's practice writing it. It's 1, 2, 3 strokes. One more time. Practice writing the character now. The 3rd stroke is longer than the 1st. Be sure to curve the 3rd stroke as it finishes. Ko. This is ko. It's a consonant followed by a vowel, making up a single syllable, pronounced as ko. Ko. Let's practice writing it. This is 2 strokes. Some tips. This character is just 2 strokes. Thanks, game. That's it. We finished the set of Hiragana. These 5 characters, ka, ki, ku, ke, and ko, are all quite commonly used, so be sure to memorize them. Now that we've covered the characters, there's an interesting tidbit you should know. What would you think if I told you we can learn another 5 new characters within a few minutes? Oh, are they gonna cram this into people's heads right off the bat? It's not another... Ugh. Hang on. Huh. You'd say I was crazy, right? Well, I'll show you what I mean. Firstly, would you like to save your progress so far? I guess? Is there a point to saving it so far? There's an amazing feature of the Hiragana writing system called Dakuten or Tenden. Dakuten are little symbols that look like the above image. Basically quotation marks. Closed quotation marks. What are these little characters used for? Well, when you add them to another Hiragana character, you can make an entirely new sound. Here's an example. Take ka and add the Dakuten marks. What do you get? Ga or ga. Wow! When you see Hiragana, you already know, with the Dakuten symbol attached, you'll know what you need to pronounce it a bit differently. Any hiragana that starts with the K will turn into a syllable starting with G. The G sound is always pronounced as a hard G. Do not be tempted to pronounce it like a J. Basically, it'll always be a G instead of a J. That's what they mean by hard G versus a J. I would never classify G as a hard G. It's more like a glottal G. Because in my mind, G doesn't sound hard. But anyway, it's always a G, not a J. I'll go through our 5 new characters and show you what they become when you add Dakuten.
Nah.
This is Ga. You pronounce it as Ga. Write Ka as normal and then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Nah.
Do you want me to pronounce it again? No, thank you. Practice writing Ga in your notebook now.
Gi.
This is Gi. You pronounce this as Gi. You write Ki as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Gi.
Practice writing Gi in your notebook now.
Gu.
This is Gu. You pronounce it as Gu. Write Ku as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Gu.
You little vampire. Do you want me to pronounce it again? No. That might be a way to remember that one. Looks like a little vampire mouth, so you can be like, ah, vampire bites me. Gah. Gah.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gay. You pronounce this as gay. Write K as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pronounce it again? Nope. Practice writing ge in your notebook now.
Go.
This is go. You pronounce this as go. Write ko as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Go.
Practice writing go in your notebook now. We've now finished this set. Many hiragana characters can have Dakuten attached to them, but not all of them. As we learn more characters, I'll teach you which ones can have Dakuten added. You obtain Study Guide 2. Use this from the Items menu to quickly revise this lesson. Great lesson today! I hope you've all taken a bit of information from this. Sure did, Misaki. Thanks to you, I know way more hiragana than before. I really like those Dakuten marks. Who knew it would be so easy to turn one sound into another? If we count all the hiragana we know now, including ones with Dakuten, we know 15. That's 15 different Japanese characters. Thanks, Misaki. I'm so glad you're all enjoying the lesson, but now it's quiz time. What is this character? That would be Ko. Correct, well done. That would be K. Correct, well done. That would be Gi. Correct, well done. What is the character for the English sound Ka? That would be this. Correct, well done. Sound for Ge. Oh, correct, well done. Quiz time. What sound do you make when bitten by a vampire? Good. Congratulations, you've completed the quiz. Let's take a break from our study for now. Head into town and relax. I love how the quiz barely asks you any questions versus what it just taught you. I'd recommend visiting the weapon shop that opened up recently. You might be able to purchase some new equipment for our next adventure. When you've finished exploring town, come find me and we'll continue our study. So this is literally run around town and then learn more hiragana. It's gonna release me into the world with like 25 new hiragana. You go from battling with 5 to battling with like 25. Hello, kitty. Hello, I'm waiting for Misaki to teach me. Interesting. So it's not just my group learning. The name's Steve. Pleasure to meet y'all. I mightn't be the wisest old dog in town, but I can teach y'all a few tricks. Actually, no, I cannot. I'm a dog. Carry on. Why can you talk? What is this game? Alright. Lesson learned. There's no point in talking to people more than once. My daughter keeps learning new words at school, but she doesn't apply herself long enough to learn the actual meaning. If I could relive my education, I'd make sure I learned all I possibly could. But don't mind me, I'm just an old man. I'm only 39, but the ladies love my distinguished look. Yup, yup. Mom says it's super dangerous to leave the village right now, so just don't, okay? But I'm saving up all my money to leave the village someday. I've hidden my life savings somewhere super secret. You'll never find it. Yeah, there's no point talking to people more than once. You dig around in the vase and find something. Obtained. I don't know about that. Gill? I feel like that's the gill symbol. Someone must have put this here on purpose. You feel kind of bad for taking it. Well, he shouldn't be bragging about his life savings. So much to do today. I'm still cleaning up the mess from the magician a few weeks ago. If you don't want to help me, then shoo. Howdy, what's the latest? This town has like... I'm just a lonely snowman. Please leave me be. Oh my god, the assets. The assets. They couldn't even custom asset a snowman? Oh, you're really going. Don't go. Not creepy at all. I just love food. I adore it. I'm waiting for Miss Misaki to teach me about Japanese cuisine. This is the kitchen. Get out of here. Hello, I speak good English. Yes? You would never guess that I was born in a non-English speaking country. Yes? I practice my English every day. Sometimes I practice twice. Not creepy at all. I love refreshing drinks. Miss Misaki said she will teach me about delicious Japanese beverages. Some people in this world will tell you that you can't do something or other. Those people, all you need to say is thus, I can and I will. Your words are only as good as your actions. Do your best and succeed where others say you will fail. It is with this success that you will attain happiness. Right. Character of the year, the dog, I mean. Steve, who can for some reason talk. For inexplicable reason talk. Can't eat another bite. But I can't go back home either. This pizza is all I have left in the world. I dropped the last slice! The fuck? Hello, whippersnapper. How are your lessons with Misaki? I hope you're learning a lot. Many moons have passed since these old bones stood on dry land. Am I a sailor, you ask? Nay, I am just a humble merchant from the swamp. Damn, that pizza dude is me for real. Legit. That's made me so hungry for pizza now, just out of nowhere. Because my dentist office is like next to Walmart. So tomorrow I'm gonna like buy a week's worth of groceries and bring them home with me when I'm done. And I've just like been sitting here being like, ugh, what can I carry? What can I like realistically carry home? Today was Thai soup over rice, though. It was okay. It was like weirdly sweet, despite the fact it was supposed to be like a spicy ginger Thai soup. Hello, dear. 10 gil for 1 night. Would you like to stay? Like, I love how it's like using kanji and stuff, but like it's not telling you how to pronounce that kanji. So I'm like defaulting to gil, because that's kind of what I'm used to for turn-based like this. But like, I don't know how to pronounce that kanji. So I'm gonna go how long pronouncing that kanji most likely incorrectly. Like, if the game is gonna give you kanji characters, it should tell you what they are this early on. Like, this isn't the kanji. Like, there's a separate game to learn the kanji. So right now, that should say like 10 and then the kanji, and then in brackets, how to read that kanji. So by the time I get to the kanji game, I know how to pronounce it properly. Instead of learning, instead of my brain giving it a placeholder that turns out to be incorrect 2 games from now. Like, I have a kanji poster on my wall in the other room. I might go look up what that kanji is. I think it's the... Is it not the kanji for 4? Where would I even see... Oh, there it is. No, it's not the kanji for 4. Alright, well, I'll look up that kanji. Hopefully it only has 1 reading. Otherwise, it's gonna be more difficult. And then, hopefully that way, next Friday, when we get back to this game, I'm not fucking myself over by saying it wrong. Until then, I just won't pronounce it, I guess. Cat. Whoops, didn't mean to walk out. Also, why is she walking around with us? Like, she's not with us here, but when we enter a place, she is. That annoys me. Apparently, that's the kanji for yen, but yeah. Is it? I don't think I've ever seen that used. I mean, you're right, if I Google it. I'm just used to, like, I feel like even when I was in Japan, it used the Y. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I feel like I never saw the kanji for yen when I was in Japan. I feel like I saw the fucking symbol everywhere. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention to that because no matter what, it was price. And I didn't need to memorize that one. I always see the Y with the lines in it. Yeah. Like, I don't remember the price tags having kanji on it. Who knows? Welcome! Ever since dangerous Hiragana warriors started roaming the land, I have set up shop in this village selling weapons and armor for protection. If you see anything you like, please let me know. Alright, well... I don't really care about any of this. $10 sword can always... Okay, and you can scroll through characters. That's nice, at least. Masaki could use it. But there's a better blade here.
I'm stick. I fell off a tree.
There's, like, way better weapons here. Can't afford any of them. Again, this game's not giving me... I have so little... Like, even these don't give me a lot of money. Like, it didn't give me a lot of money to, like, pick up. Considering part of, like, the thing right now is literally go to the thing and buy equipment. And Claire's the main, not Misaki, even though it's listing Misaki's weapons first. Okay, that's only +4. This is +5. That's +5. This is +6. So I should get the fire axe first, because it's the greatest increase in attack for a character. Since I have limited funds. Fucking ridiculous. And then immediately don't have... I have enough money to buy another pot lid. Boy. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. This is insane. It barely gave me any money. Hi, Stick. Yo, I'm reading this welcome message in the chat, and I don't know, it seems a bit targeted at me. Don't know what you're talking about. All I'm doing is giving chat a fair warning about the type of person they're dealing with. Okay, there's no point in buying these low-level defenses right now. Be sure to equip any weapons and armor you buy or they'll be useless. Yada 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 yada. Sweeney, was it Leon? So he can have a fire axe. Then we can sell the wood axe. For not a lot of money, but whatever. And then it gives me enough money to get a buckler. Which we will do.
I don't know what it is, but like when I'm on a plane, I feel like I'm at peace.
Which we will also put on one of these guys. Put it on Leon since he has less HP. Whoops. Defense 15. Defense 10. We will put it on him because his defense is garbage. Just saying, I think a menace is a bit far. I would never. That's such bullshit, man. You know the menace that you are. Is it gonna let me leave town so I can grind? Are you kidding me? So it barely gives me any money, and then it doesn't let me go make more money. So all I can do is buy one weapon and a shield. Before learning more fucking Hiragana. This game has no pacing whatsoever. How was your day in town? You must be ready to continue. Motherfucker, I just want to go kill things. How is there not like a forest nearby that only has like... God, the first 15. You're gonna make me learn another like 10? I think. I don't even remember what's next. If it's... Ugh. You can now explore the world map and travel to our next destination. Head north out of town to view the world map. We want to visit the Castor Marsh next. Leanne and I are ready this time. We won't let you down. Let's do it. Okay, so again, she told me that once I was finished exploring town to come talk to her and she would teach me the next Hiragana. I desperately wanted to go fight. She wouldn't let me. And then I go talk to her and she's like, ah, new Hiragana? Nah, go to the world map and fight. The fuck are you talking about? Also, she said north. Okay, so then what happens if we go out? Because there's a gate at the end of this. What is going on? That's it. Fight the villagers, take their money. I already stole 2 yen from the little boy. Alright. A and O appear. Like, look at this. So you're telling me that this menu is just gonna be fucking huge later on? Hey, Nika, don't bark. Insanity. I also don't know how many attacks the thing's gonna take before it dies. I guessed correctly. How much money did that give me? 52 yen. It's like 10 battles per shield, and I need... Oh my god. We need to be making more money than that. A and O appear. That is not enough money. Okay, so that also just leads to the... Such poor design!
Light me up inside like the 4th of July.
Took Bro's life savings. He was only 2, it's okay. No, Stick, I didn't say the boy was 2. I said I took 2 yen from a boy. Which is less than 2 cents, by the way. It's actually atrocious that he didn't even have like a fucking 5 yen coin. Are there no monsters to fight on this menu, on this world map? So I can just fucking go wherever the fuck I want? We've no need to visit this place right now. Let's head to our destination. I'm scared to go to Castor Marsh and then find out that it, like, locks me into, like, a 2-battle thing and then tries to continue on. Like, I need to grind for money. I absolutely need to be grinding for money right now. So if this fucks me over... So this is Castor Marsh. I've lived in Snowleaf Village my whole life, but I've never even come near this place. Why would you need to? This place is super boring. Maybe it was boring in the past, but now it's full of dangerous Hiragana warriors. It's best that we stay alert. You read my mind, Claire. We'll clear out the Hiragana warriors as we go. By the way, if you're in a hurry, you can dash by holding the shift key while moving. One more thing, if we're low on HP or someone has been knocked unconscious, return to town and stay at the inn. It will restore us back to full health. Alright, so... Okay, so I can train here. Either way, he's fine. Could have thrown him into a wall. That would have been worse. Stick, what the fuck is wrong with your brain? He actually has a gambling problem. Whenever you're low on money, you literally just become a stripper gang. What do you mean? Oh, is that how you made all your fortune? I didn't realize that that's where the Stick family fortune came from. Yeah, and Co appear. Now I have to fucking do this bullshit. 4 damage? Oh my god. So without the new weapons, we literally don't do, like, any damage whatsoever. That's crazy. Oh my god, and it barely gave me any more money than fucking what we were making. So I have to go back to the other place and make money there. Because, like, we'll be fucked if we don't. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I'm so angry. These people did not know how to scale when they programmed this. Ooh, appeared. Where's the stick OnlyFans at? It's coming soon. Rough. Alright. Let's kill Ooh. An O attack. Learn your vowels, people. We're gonna be here for a while, because we need to make money to buy weapons. And it's impractical to make money at the other place. E appears. A and E appear. What, we needed $1,000 for each person's weapon, and then like $1,000 for decent armor for each person. It's fucking crazy. Ah! Also, there's nothing wrong with my brain. I'm just saying throwing someone into a wall isn't ideal. No, but no one talked about abuse or harassment or throwing anybody into a wall. That's why I asked what the fuck's wrong with your brain, because that came out of literally nowhere. You thought that up for no reason. In a discussion about a child. A and E appear. We really need to get this to, like, enough money for one more weapons that... Maybe just the defense? Enough money for the defense? Because then I can fight more than just the vowels. And O appear. More so than the fact that we can't kill them quickly in the other area, they do a shit ton of damage. Ooh appears. Well, my bad. I just wanted to state that it isn't ideal. Walls hurt. If you don't understand why it's problematic that that's where your brain went to, A and E appear. fighting here. Because it's basically you just keep buying bucklers for people. But like, ugh. Vowels be boring. A and O appear. I'm not messed up. I just felt like pointing out that we could kill that kid. Godstick, so unbelievable. This how you think about your employees? Hey, I haven't done anything like that. I just said it could be worse than taking the money. This guy, bro, I don't have employees. Look, listen. I know that for tax purposes, you don't want to refer to them as employees, and but like, you know, admitting that they're slaves is worse, Stick. A and O appear. Do you not have any slaves, gang? I don't know what else you would call them, though. You fully admitted that you don't pay them money. A and O appear again. How convenient. It's the other thing. I would hope that there'd be more boss battles in this game. Because, like, while, yes, grinding, like, helps with your memorization, right? But because it's randomized, like, I barely run into ooh over here. So my skills with ooh aren't going to be as strong as my skills with A and E. I'm fully in playtest mode, even though this game's been out for
Lame ass
forever.
fucking
There's no
situation.
saving it anymore. Brother, there's no employees, there's no slaves, there's nothing. Oh, sorry, there's noting but me. So self-centered. I agree, Connor. A and O appear.
Do I ask my Insta if anybody wants to bully a skinny twink boy?
He appears again. Rather a battle that actually gives me money. Thank you very much. I'm actually the most humble person in the chat. What do you mean, guys? Oh my god, what do you mean? Appears. And we got the upper hand, which is apparently a thing. Stop giving me one goddamn syllable battles. Motherfucker. Whoop! Die, you E piece of shit. A&E. We're almost able to buy one more buckler. An O appear. So we'll gain a level, then we'll buy the buckler, and then we'll go to the next area so we can fight more than just the fucking vowels. Appears. It's honestly probably a waste moving the other two moves. A and E appear. A and O appear. Sure, if you don't know what humble means. I mean, all signs point to he doesn't. A and O appear. Level up, antidote learned, speed up learned, money earned. Let's go buy another buckler. Defense 25. Defense 24. Guess I'll give it to her. Ooh, and she had a pot lid that I get to sell. For hardly any money. Let's go fight in the other area. Oh god. That label did not appropriately point to where I was supposed to be walking. Stick, we know what you really are. You don't have to hide it anymore. Did you count what he does as hiding it? Deny it, yeah, but I don't know if I would count it as hiding. Get and co-appear. Clearly cuttable fucking plants that I can't get by. God damn it. Okay, and go up here. Fucker, this thing is gonna have me going around. Whole fucking answer sheet. Goal of this marsh? I don't want to accidentally do it while I'm like looking for treasure chests. Get and co-appear. Key and Ku appear. Which this guy didn't. Whoops. Ah! Life story every time I talk to him. Oh, wait. Forgot I'd only bought 3. What do you mean? I am everything I say I am. Maybe you are what you eat, Stick. Tell me, when did you eat a dirty little liar? You got it wrong, Connor. He just eats pieces of shit every day. Lying pieces of shit. Anything worth buying? Nope. This is someone called attack, guys. I'm a very humble, great guy. It's not uncalled for when you keep talking like that. Ah! Controls! Ga and Goo appear. Boop. 1,400 yen. Hey, appears. Oops. I'm just speaking facts in this bitch. You better watch out, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Ko and Ku appear. I hate this attack menu. Okay, 920 yen. Yen do I have her now? Oh, I have enough for weapons. Weapons! Let's go buy some weapons. Let's beat Go first. Let's beat Go so we can go buy weapons. Guys, I don't want to ride the bus tomorrow. Bus sucks. I think it's supposed to snow or something. I heard it was supposed to be cold. Guys, I don't want to leave the house tomorrow. Haven't heard that in so long. Happy Gilmore, one of my favorite movies. Did you end up seeing the sequel? I didn't because I assumed it would be bad. Or did I? Maybe I did watch it. I blocked it out. I feel like I know too much about the movie for me to have not seen it. But I don't remember when or why I would have watched it. Stick, you don't get to weigh in because you're too young to remember the original. I've heard it was okay, better than expected, but still just okay. I've essentially watched the whole thing on TikTok. No, Stick. Doesn't look like it's snowing tomorrow. Well, that's good at least. At the very least, like, as long as the weather stays, like, somewhat decent, even if it takes me 7 hours, I'll be able to, like, buy some groceries after I go to the dentist. I'll just have to, like, crawl to the Walmart, and then crawl around the Walmart, and then crawl home with my groceries. Where's bro even going? My doctor appointment yesterday fucked me over, so now I have to go see the dentist tomorrow, even though it has nothing to do with my ear. Hmm. 16 plus 20. Plus 20. Plus 18. Alright, well. They're all 28.20? Alright. Buy this, because that means I can sell Bakudo. Which is equipped, right? Oh, it's not. But buy this, because then I can sell Fire Axe, and then hope to make up some of the money, and buy a second one. Oh, I will not be able to make up the money and buy a second one. God damn it. Ah! Hmm. This is annoying. This gets me the closest, though. Motherfucker. Jane is snake confirmed. The fuck does that mean? We love doctor and dentist appointments. Last one I had was, I think, when I got my wisdom teeth removed. That's... Dude, you're supposed to be going... Well, they say, like, every 6 months. But, like, at least once a year. This isn't for that, though. This is because my fucking ENT didn't do his goddamn job properly, so now I have to jump through 17 hoops. Hey, and key appear. I'm scared to go due north, because I don't know if it's gonna, like, auto cut me off. Goo appears! Oh, you said you were gonna crawl everywhere. I mean, does a snake crawl? Because it's not using its limbs to do it. That's why we say slither, right? Ku and Ga appear. Oh no, it looks like the bridge is out. No sweat, I bet with some solid logs I could build a bridge to help us cross. Really? Well, if you know how, I'll give you a hand. It's sorted then. Let's hunt around for some strong logs. 3 good logs should be enough. But where to look? Okay. So at least it lets me keep going. Ka and Ko appear. Okay, Professor, close enough. I'm just saying, if you're gonna call me a creature and it's not a jellyfish, then you best be backing it up with some facts. Part of me kind of wants to wear lipstick to the dentist tomorrow just to see what happens. They must deal with patients that, like, do that, right? I wonder what they do. K appears. Jellyfish don't crawl, though. Snack do. Snack don't crawl! And jellyfish just fucking float through life. Not giving any shits. Ramune. Ki and Ku appear. Ko and Ku appear. Oops. This is a good log. Let's take it with us. Be hilarious if it made us take it back one at a time to, like, force us to go back and forth in battle. Actually, honestly, it should, considering the whole point of this is to learn language. Ga and Gu appear. What's my money looking like? 1608. That's still not enough for the next weapon, right? Okay, and go up here. Level up! Yi and Ki appear. like we have enough logs to build a bridge. Let's work together. Phew, done. Great, thank you. Onward. Oh, and then see, it wants me to leave. Ah! You can sense a strong foe nearby. Would you like to save the game before continuing? And then we're gonna go back because I want to make money and buy things. Okay, and go up here. Okay, go polite Japanese. Hi, Prodigal. You killed it. That's the point! Ku and Ga up here. I think 1936 is enough. I think I'm like 4 battles short of my next weapon. Ko and Ku up here. Has returned. I back to watching PvPing dicey bugs. Thanks for stopping by, Prodigal. Goo appears, motherfucker. How come I always get single syllables when I'm trying to make a final push for money? Tenacity has made tons of Prodigal Son's returns jokes that I would be surprised if that's just him in a trench coat. I've known Prodigal for longer than Tenacity, though. So, I would legitimately be shocked if that were the case. Gee and Gay up here. Enough my probably one more battle. Gay and Ko appear. Balance in this game is so far off. That's really fucking annoying. You know how annoying that is? Super fucking annoying. Another 600. There's another like 12 battles. Oh no, getting like 80 per. And they're like 9. So angry. Key and Coup. Oops. Yeah. Gay and gay. Oh my god. There's no balance to what shows up either. Whoops. Pay and go. Gay and Co. Why would we keep these simple? Just gonna make me navigate across the whole thing. Level 7, awaken an antidote learn. Game froze. Game legit froze. What? So based on the music, I'm in a battle right now that I can't see. Wow, guys. Wow. Way to crash your shit. Why are there 2 EXEs, 3 EXEs running? Like, literally, why is it running multiple? Oh my god. Well, great. I'm so amazing game of the year. I'm so mad right now. Look at this. Very positive. It was released 10 years ago. How does it have a very 91% of the reviews are positive. Also, that's crazy that it's requiring that of a display. This is insane. Also, Steam curators that I've reviewed, but why is it not showing me it just says recommended. And then nep. Recommended nep. Are you fucking kidding me? These look like they're paid. These look like these people get paid to give a positive review so that a game gets like a great rating. Because they have an insane amount of followers and all of their reviews are this one, nep. Turn-based tactics game set in a fictional dystopian Eastern European state. This one, nep. Chainsaw Leg Man. Nep. Chicken Detective. Also, why Neptune review and Nep review? Why are these both Hyperdimension Neptunia reviewers? What the fuck is going on? The Neps are their review. Like, yeah. This game provides a fun way to learn Hiragana, one of 3 Japanese writing systems with a simple and repetitive gameplay. You'll learn how to read and write in Hiragana. These reviews are garbage. Did these people actually play this game? Also, what happened to the, like, review... Like, the actual review page of, like... This is crazy. Like, people have, like, over 40 hours, over 20 hours, and they're giving it good reviews, but, like, all the bad reviews say the same stuff. It's buggy, doesn't run properly, crashes a lot. The hiragana lessons aren't correct sometimes, which is stuff I've already run into. You're a dev of educational games. Here are some things to not to do. Yeah, by mid-game, your answer list is a long list. Fixed predetermined groups of hiragana, usually only 2 or 3 possible combinations per world. Excuse plot interferes with learning. Hiragana take multiple hits to defeat, which sounds like he never upgraded his weapons. Pronunciation is given by robots. I think the sound files for pronunciation are only the 50 or so syllables in Japanese glued together. It sounds okay for individual hiragana, but they forced when learning vocabulary, which is a big problem because vocabulary, Japanese relies on inflection. So ame and ame are 2 different words, etc. The vocab sections are not mechanically a part of the game. Again, I'm playing this to learn the language in a more immersive and enjoyable environment. I'm sitting here listening to someone recite robotically 10 words that I have to memorize. I'm going to go elsewhere for learning. Lessons and gameplay are not integrated. The whole point of the educational game is that I learn while I play. I felt the learning was separate. That's the thing, like, if you're making like they're making an educational RPG, right? And we've already talked about how the plot kind of came across as racist. I feel like they could have just easily said it as like you're going to school. So then part of the plot would be like you have your lesson for the day. And then it was like, "Oh, you have like a quiz on this in like a week." And then you do like quests and side quests for like teachers and other students and stuff. And then you could integrate, like, you could have it as part of the story of like, "Oh, I'll study while I do these quests." And then you can have like a flashcard system kind of thing. And then at the end of the week you write the test in the game. And then you get like items or whatever based on how well you do on the test. And then it would even make more sense as like year 1, year 2, year 3 at the school. So you'd have like the more basic stuff at the beginning and then the kanji in year 3 and have it as 3 separate games. And then like the end of each game would be like you like graduating from the school. Well, not like graduating, but like graduating from the grade. There are ways to do it. There are ways to do it, and I am disappointed in the way that they did it. Especially now that it's fucking crashing. Like, how far back does that put me? I don't even, like, yeah. I saved it at that boss battle. But, like... Yeah, like a grand worth of battles. I lost a grand worth of battles worth of progress. Alright, well, part of me feels like I should just, like, do this boss battle and get the money from it. Or, like, try it. What is this place? This never used to be here. I wonder, could this be where the Hiragana warriors are being summoned from? It must be, right? What else could it be here for? That's the other thing. It literally told me the plot line of that other place was, like, you killed all the Hiragana that were here, but then, like, 2 seconds later you go back and there's still Hiragana you can run into. Maybe that Japanese magician guy just likes strange lawn art? I sense something powerful nearby. Maybe we should come back some other time. Uh-oh, no time for that. Watch out! Why are we fighting Nobuto again? Ha ha ha, how sweet. You've come for another round of punishment? Nobuto! Misaki, what do we do? This guy kicked my butt last time I fought him. Just stay calm. Together we can do this. I'm ready to take him down. You can count on me. Ha 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 ha. How courageous. Let's see what you've got. Nobuto summoned allies. Everyone listen very carefully. Do not attack Nobuto. Only attack the Hiragana warriors. We are not yet strong enough to defeat Nobuto. But if we defeat enough of his summons, we can deplete his energy and live to see another day. Now do your best. Alright, well, this is literally just Ko and Ka. I like how they literally set this up as like, oh my god, a powerful enemy approaches, and it's like, it's a very simple battle. Nobuto summoned a new ally. He summoned A. Nobuto summoned a new ally. He summoned Goo. Nobuto summoned a new ally. He summoned Go. Did I seriously only have to defeat 5 of these guys? You toted that as a powerful enemy? Oh my god. Grrr! Nobuto fled the battle. This is rough, man. 1190 yen. Phew, he's gone. At least for now. That was exhausting. At least we were able to deal with the Hiragana warriors, right? We've definitely learned a lot so far. We'll get him next time. We should head back to town and rest for today. Tomorrow, we'll start learning the next set of Hiragana. Come talk to me in town when you're ready. Would you like to save your progress? Yeah. And forced to go back to town. Get the boxing gloves on Claire. This makes me want to just make my own version of this game so badly, and it's just like, it's not my place to do that, but I feel like I need to. It's so poorly made that I feel like I need to. Huh? I can't find the money I hid in a vase nearby. Where did it go? That was my entire life savings. Bad kid. Oh, it lets... Alright, it lets me grind. It doesn't let me... Okay, that's interesting. Can I go farther than where we were? Cotton Co appear. Oh, I can walk around up here a bit. Is there anything up here? Besides whatever the fuck this thing is? Nope. No, there is not. Doesn't even give me a treasure chest. Nothing. Wow. Wow. Key and Ku appear. Problem is, I need to make like 6 grand to get the other 2 weapons that I need. Which is gonna take a while. Time is it? I'll keep doing this. We'll, Goo appears. We'll hammer in some of those practice, I guess. Get it to this place where we can kind of just like pick it up and keep going next Friday. I'm so disappointed in this game. It's insane. Go and gob here. Apparently they ambushed me somehow. Get and co-appear. Get and co-appear again. Also have to be super paranoid about saving, considering it could freeze and crash at any moment. For no goddamn reason. There is absolutely no reason that this thing should not be optimized enough to not just die. Ko and Ku appear! Yi and Ki appear. K appears. Leveled up. Now we're somewhat close to where we were before the game crashed. Though not really. Go and ga appear. Gay and Co appear. Also, I love how, like, the language tutors, like, in our party, like, they'd for sure, like, it's their language. This is Kay, by the way. It's their language, though. Like, they wouldn't... It doesn't make sense for her to be in the party. Unless you're gonna give her to us as, like, an OP... has so much health she can't die option, but then like she doesn't attack or something. Go and ga. We were surprised somehow. Eric and Leon are level 7 now. We're gonna save it, because this game and it's crashing. Who and Ga up here? Gay and Co. The worst part is my throat is starting to go raw. Co and Co appear! Yay! Key and Ku appear. Yi and Key appear. It costs so much money to do shit. Go and ga. Key and Ku. Pay and go. Key and Key. Hey. Ku and Ga. Ah. Still 500 yen short. Ko and Ku. Ku. Ga and Gu. Ku and Ga. Get to level 8. I'm gonna save because I don't want to level and then it freezes. Okay. Ah, fuck's sakes. Level 8. Motherfuckers. Ga and Gu. Yay. Might as well get the others to level 8 too before I go buy the thing. Hey, unless it never gives me the chance to. That end battle theme sounds a lot like Golden Suns, I just realized. Well, this is all RPG Maker, so I'm sure it's a appropriately unlicensed ripoff. Gay and Co. asset that like came with it. So they definitely didn't customize this. Otherwise they'd have a better battle system. Ko and Ku. Whoops. Okay, we gained our level. saving. We're gonna go buy one more weapon. Motherfuckers. And it's gonna be the Wakizashi, since she attacks second. And that'll speed up the battles. Sole purpose of buying that as the next weapon. And then we'll sell that. For barely any money. And what do we have left? We have a 2820 spear. And then 4 2480 traveler's coat. And 4 1120 wide brim hats. Insane. Fucking insane. The scaling in this game is so fucked. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for today's Phonics Friday. Since it's been like 3 hours, and I promised myself I would do smaller streams of these. So, if you want to catch more... where's my mouse? If you want to catch more of any of that, Phonics Friday, next Friday, 8 p.m. And every Friday at 8 p.m. for the rest of the month. We are streaming every single day for Mayhem. Tomorrow, time will be TBD because I have to go to the dentist and I don't know what time I'm going to be ready to stream afterwards. But tomorrow is Sketch Saturday. I will be drawing more for our visual novel game that we're working on, and listening to Spotify, so come, and it'll be a chill stream to just kind of like lurk if you're feeling like it, or chat. Come chat with me. I'll be up to chatting. Sunday will just be a lazy Sunday stream. It'll just be me effing around in Genshin. Again, don't know what time that'll be happening. Monday is a peak stream at 5:30 p.m. MDT. We currently have 8 people playing Peak on Monday. If you want to play with us, let me know. Send me a DM. I'll make sure to write your name down. We'll have a Discord chat going day of. Team Tuesday this week at 9 p.m. MDT will be Jackbox Games. We haven't decided on which Jackbox Games yet. We're still discussing that, but it will be Jackbox Games, so if you want to come and play that with us, that'll be Tuesday night at 9 p.m. MDT. Whatever I Want Wednesday this week will be 8 p.m. and that will be Megabonk and probably Spotify. Maybe sort of Spotify, but definitely Megabonk. It's been a long time since I played Megabonk. I'm really looking forward to playing Megabonk. Really want to play some Megabonk. And then Thursday, most likely 4 p.m. MDT will be the Grand Deal Long Play, followed by our next Phonics Friday at 8 p.m. MDT on Friday. Highly encourage you to join the Discord so that you know what time we're streaming each day, but we will be streaming every single day this month, so I encourage you to follow, join the Discord, yada yada yada. But thank you guys for coming out tonight, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.